So, what is up, everybody? It is Life's Apprentice. Well, it is Thursday morning, and the girls are falling a little bit behind on dumpsters. So, my main goal today is we got a bunch of full ones at the yard, and just try to get those emptied to the dump, and that way, if and when we can get them set back out, I am able to do that. You may notice behind me, I'm missing the trailer. Well, we had that, we took it in yesterday and just had everything double checked, greased, serviced, and we got the new tarp on it. So we're gonna go pick that up right now. So we got ourselves a bit of a problem here. You guys see the problem? Interesting. That's not gonna work at all. Evidently we don't have the right tarp. Quite obviously we don't have the right tarp. Evidently we don't have the right tarp. Quite obviously we don't have the right tarp. I mean, the tarp doesn't have holes in it. That's nice. I mean, the tarp doesn't have holes in it. That's nice. Well, we got a new tarp, but obviously something is different about it. I mean, I double checked online when I got it. I made sure it had the grommets like these so that we could get bungees on it, but it looks like it's shorter than our other ones, because our other ones are basically the same, but they must be a foot longer or something like that. I'm gonna go talk to the mechanic and see if we can adjust this quick. We got the old tarp situation figured out for the most part. We'll see how that goes. You'll know if it didn't work out, because I'm about to pick one up. We're actually in one of my old hometowns where I grew up, West Bend, Wisconsin. And they're turning into a Habitat for Humanity restore. And this used to be a roller rink. I used to roller skate when I was a young kid. But Laura, we're doing a swap out here for a 20 yard. So Laura brought a 20. I brought a 15 because Laura is going to set the 15 right down the road. And then I'm picking up the full 20. So kind of a little bit of a cluster, but this is a little bit away. It's a decent drive from our yard, so it just made more sense to run 2 trucks so that we could do basically 3 tasks in one run. So yeah, brings back old memories. I used to roller skate here back when I was cool, way back in, I don't know, probably, in the 90s for sure, late 90s. So, well, we're going to pick this guy up here. A little problem with the tarper when we shortened up that arm to make the tarp longer, I guess. you can see the arm when it goes up is not long enough, or yeah, long enough to get over the edge of the 20 yard. So luckily I grabbed the old tarp and I just manually tarped it and bungeed it all down. But what a pain in the butt. That took me 15 minutes probably just to tarp it. Anyways, this is only 20 and there's really nothing I can do about it right now. So just one of those things. It's part of the game, you know, adapt and overcome. Thank God I grabbed that tarp before I came, or I'd have been in a real crappy situation. Alright, let's get this guy to the dump. Alright, well, we got that 20 yard dumped. You saw that. I had to manually tarp it. And really makes you appreciate the automatic tarper. Anyways, we got these 3 full. The only 3 here, basically, other than the one I brought back, the only 3 here that we have to sell. So there was a 10 yard this morning over there, but that's gone. So the only 3 we have to sell are full. So that's where I come in. I'm a little bit under the weather. My whole family is. Hoping we don't have COVID. My wife is getting tested today. So I'm just trying to help and stay away from humans as best I can. That's my role today. At the dump, I don't have to meet anybody. I don't have to deal with any customers. Well, we'll find out if we all have COVID. This is just really crazy. I had a 20 yard, my first 20 yard, and this was a 10 yard, but look at that. They're the exact same weight and exact same price. $111.78, 4,860 pounds. What are the odds of that? That's crazy. The first one was a 20 yard, had like drywall in it, a little bit of wood and stuff like that, and then it had like those acoustic ceiling tiles, and of course they were all wet, so it was a little bit heavier than it probably should have been. And then this 10 yard that I just dropped had shingles in it. But yeah, what are the odds they're exactly the same? That's kind of crazy. Looks like Laura got a 15 yard cleaned up and back here. And we got this one emptied. That one emptied. Well, this is the last one we got to empty. I'm not sure what Laura and Jeremy are doing. I know they got a bunch of dumpsters too. I think they're mostly doing sets. I don't think they're doing much for pickups. But a whole bunch of little frogs under there. Yeah, whatever this tarp is that I bought, no bueno. Yeah, whatever this tarp is that I bought, no good. I don't know. Whatever you get a longer tarp than you think you need. Evidently, I got an 18 footer and I needed a 20. Well, that is it for this one. Ended up getting forward to the dump. And Laura and Jeremy are still out. Jeremy has been training with Laura for a week and a half. And it seems like everything's going to work out. Once he's comfortable running himself, then we will send him out on his own. But that's it for this video. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you on the next one.